Yeah. Hey, this I have to do. Sorry, I'm not Dan Rappaport and Nightcap, so I can't have the quality
Cool
that we would
studio.
like.
Yeah.
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 But go ahead,
No,
man.
but I think selfishly I want Tiger to come back and I do at the very least like we have these like cool highlight reels that he has and I
Hmm.
think I was when I was watching the Open because it was overseas.
The last one he won, of
You
course,
know,
the Open was overseas.
no the Open not like oh no, sorry
Oh.
I was watching the Open this year,
Okay.
but like since it's overseas and like you know
Yeah.
when I tune in they're not
Hmm.
playing.
Yeah.
They'll like show like old Open like
Oh, they would.
results and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So
And
then
you
they'll
just see
show like
Tiger.
Tiger winning.
Yeah.
It's like weird because you know we know what happens, we know how the story ends, but then like
Yeah.
when you watch it, you're like I forgot how it happened.
I love
So you'll
going back
kind
to
of
the
like
2019 Masters. I love it.
that dude or like and then like you'll see him. There was like they played like a playoff against it was him and I think it was some guy. It wasn't anyone famous. I can't remember. It was like 2003 or whatever. And it's like Tiger hits like a bad shot, and I was like, I thought this was the one that he just ropes it to 10 feet and makes the putt. He like chunks it and has to get up and down to save par to put like force a second playoff hole, and then it goes to like Monday and stuff like that. So it's cool because you can see like the nerves actually gets to this guy. Like, oh, this guy's human, you know. Um, but you know, at least we'll have the highlights. I'm hopeful that he gets back. I hope that he has a good team that knows like how to make his body ready. And I
Hmm.
hope he's open to hearing about like, hey, this is the work I think he would be actually. But like this is the work you have to do to prep your tissues to get ready for the demands of your sport. You know, like an MRI or an X-ray or whatever random test won't test for that. And if he
Yeah.
finds a test that can do that, then I think he'll be good.
I mean, one can hope so, man. I mean, I always think about situations like this, like as an NFL player with my hamstrings, bro. I always think like, Lord, are you giving me a trial to be reliant on you to overcome and be successful, or are you calling me to be done? And I don't think Tiger by any chance is a believer, but I think those are certain things you got to put in consideration, man. Because I used to battle that all the time. Like, Lord, are you calling me to be? Because that was really my thoughts after Detroit. I'm thinking in Detroit, like, okay, this is a trial where the Lord wants me to be reliant on Him. I'm gonna go to the CFL. I'm gonna ball out, and I'm gonna come back to the NFL, and I'm gonna see the fruits of all my hard work that I've trained and prayed for come to life in my second stint back in the NFL. Unfortunately, I've come to understand that the Lord was calling me out of football. Um, I think sometimes it's just hard to decipher between the two because, for me at least personally, I never want to come to my own understanding or my own conclusion. I want to make sure it's the Lord's will. And sometimes He could be speaking to someone through injury or through other situations that can be happening throughout your life. I'm not a prophet or saying that I'm speaking that this is the case for Tiger because let's say hypothetically it is a situation where it's like, look at everything he's been through and I'm going to help him win another major. Could be. Now, from a reality, earthly standpoint, the odds don't look like it. But again, the Lord's sovereignty can also just be like, Tiger, please sit down. I want you to be a father to Charlie. I want to see how you can, again, from an administrative standpoint, help the PGA get new ideas to, be more attractive in terms of the golf space. I like what I gave you the idea with TGL. I want to see you do that more because TGL allows Tiger to still play golf without having the physical demands of walking, what you say, 13 miles, right? But
Yeah.
still be able to be with your guys in this fan friendly environment, just playing the sports you like with guys like Rory McIlroy, Justin Thomas, Ludwig Oberg, Tony Finau, Sahith Theegala. Like, you still get to be around your guys. You still got your Hero Worlds Challenge where you can still just go there. You don't have to play in it. You're still around the guys. I mean, that's what Jack does with Memorial. Obviously, Jack's way more older, but I mean, Tiger might be in one of those situations where the Lord can be speaking through him through injury, or we can be seeing one of the most dominant stories of a guy going through 33 injuries and coming out getting another
Come back
victory.
and win.
But I don't know. I'm not the guy to make that call, but that's just some things to consider. But again, Tiger, I don't believe he has a relationship with the Lord like that. But those are just my thoughts. Um, I think like Bruce says, he's just gonna be a father. Maybe play on a couple PGA Tour championships and focus on TGL, bro. There's nothing wrong with that because it doesn't. You're not hurting your legacy. I
Yeah,
mean, if you do win another one, it's amazing. But it's like you're still who you are to us, even if you don't play.
well, his legacy was cemented in the 2000s, like, and then I think like the 2019 Master was just like, a cherry on top.
I forgot who posted. I don't know if it was Golf Digest or Golf Channel. How they broke up Tiger's career and was like he's had 3 Hall of Fame careers. Like when
Yeah,
you look at the
probably. Yeah,
'90s, like the '90s, and then like the 2000s, and it's like a little bit in the like
and then like
2010s
one
and
year,
on and on.
2004. Yeah,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
year
Oh
could
yeah,
have been
yeah,
that could have been a Hall of Fame career right there.
yeah. So yeah, yeah, and I think he knows that. But maybe he's like, man, I got to reach these goals. But I'm not Tiger, and I was nowhere near the dominant player in the NFL. But I just know that was my mindset. Like when I pulled my hamstring with Detroit and they let me go, I was like, nah, the Lord's gonna help me get through this. I'm gonna go to CFL, do all this. When the whole time the Lord was calling me to something different, and it's a hard reality to take because you've been playing football. I've been playing football my whole entire life. Don't know nothing outside of football, but I just think this possibly could be the same thing for Tiger, unless again he comes to Arizona, he starts working with you, and then you could be a part of his story, Nate, and we can see some
Yeah,
success happening.
yeah. But I think like to your point, like for you, it's harder because your whole life was football.
Hmm.
Whereas
Have
for
a little bit of
Tiger,
reliability, yeah,
yeah.
a
Whereas Tiger
minuscule.
has yeah, yeah. But like Tiger has a lot other things going on now. Like he's developing
Hmm.
a league. He
Yeah.
was like I think he was in the Players Association for the PGA Tour, and
Hmm.
he is in these meetings in these boardrooms
Yeah.
when they're planning these events and stuff like that, or just kind of how the season's going to go and stuff. So like, and he's super high up with Monster. He started his own clothing company, so he's got a
Yeah.
lot
Sunday
going
Red.
on
Yep.
for him. Yeah, he's got a lot going on for him outside of golf. Um, but I'm just like, I bet that competitor in him is like, I just want to be good at golf again. Like he's just like, I bet he's like Tom Brady or like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
remember your boy Eli Manning saying on like Jimmy Kimmel or something like that. He's all like, when Tom Brady retired the first time, and he's all like, maybe I might come back. And Eli Manning's all like, when you say that, you're coming back.
Yeah.
Whereas when Eli Manning is retired, he's like, when I retired, I was like, I'm done. I'm not going back to football.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like Tiger might be like that. Maybe he might come back, and
You know,
when
it's
it's like
funny.
that, it's like he's coming back.
It seems like all the greats do that. I mean, Tom Brady, Michael Jordan threatened to retire twice. Actually, did retire, then came back, went to go play baseball, came back.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just a goat
Gronk.
thing.
Yeah.
Gronk came back, won a Super.
Gronk came
It
back.
is
Tony
probably,
Gonzalez said he almost came back, dude.
yeah, yeah. I do remember that. Yeah, that might just be a goat thing that they do
Yeah.
to just to see like, can I do anything else? And it's like, I miss it. Let me come back and win
Yeah.
a
What
Super
like
Bowl,
did like
another
Nick
NBA
Saban retire?
championship. I don't know if
Didn't some
he.
coach retire and come back and win? I can't think of who.
No, Nick Saban went LSU, and then he went to the NFL to be head coach of the Dolphins. Didn't do too well. Came back to
Yeah.
Alabama, and then
Oh,
just dominated
you know what I'm
Alabama.
thinking of? I think of Belichick, dude, but he's not doing well.
He's not doing well at UNC at all. I know there was talks about buying out his contract, but he said those were false rumors. We'll see, man. It does not
Or
look
like,
good for UNC at all.
Urban
Yeah.
Meyer, because he retired at Ohio State, who
Oh,
goes to the
oh
NFL.
no. Yeah. Wait, what did he do after Florida? Did he go straight to Ohio State?
Did he retire after
Or
Florida?
did
I
he,
can't
did he
remember. I'm
retire
not
after
gonna lie.
Florida and then get called out? Hey, man, we got internet right here, bro.
Yeah,
Obviously, guys, we know this isn't golf related, but while we're on the topic,
yeah. This
Urban
is.
Meyer.
Hey, we're talking about Tiger. This is
Yes,
Tiger-esque,
about Tiger. Urban Meyer. He did terrible in NFL.
But if I
Uh,
just because you said it, if I did work with Tiger, I think I would. be such a bad PT because I'd be so starstruck whenever
You
he
gonna,
comes into
hey,
the clinic.
you gonna have to lock in, bro. Don't ruin it.
I mean, like, Mr.
Uh,
Woods.
yeah. So here it goes right here. It said from 2005, 2010, he was at Florida, and then I'm assuming he took 2011 off, and then came back in 2012 to do Ohio State. But let me see right here. Let me
And
scroll,
then was
scroll,
there a break
scroll.
between Ohio State and Jacksonville?
Let's see from Ohio
Because I'm pretty
State.
sure he retired at
Yep, it
Ohio
was,
State.
it was, it was, it was,
Dude,
it was.
well, it was a
But he was terrible at
disaster.
Jacksonville, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Where is it? Yeah. Okay. So right here. Oh yeah. So Florida. Wait. Florida. Boom. Boom. Mars' last name in Florida was the Outback Bowl. 3-month investigation. After resigning, he became a commentator, and then
Dude, so
Ohio.
he left. Yeah.
Yeah, after resigning, then went on to do Ohio State and was very successful there too. So yeah, I mean, I don't think Tiger in this situation can retire at 50 and then come back and be as dominant. Coaching and actually playing a sport are two totally different things. You
Yeah.
want to at least make sure you still have some sort of youth in you. I guess the last thing, because I don't want to take us too long, Sunday Night Football, but I forgot what podcast I was listening to when they were debating should Tiger just go to the PGA Champions Tour and just play there, or with the few good swings you still have left, do you put those all into the Masters instead? Which I was like, great conversation.
That
Like
is a
if
great
he's able to
question.
strike lightning, I'd rather use those swings for the Masters. Because you
Yeah,
winning
dude.
a senior open does not add to the 15 majors you have. There, it's in a
No,
different
no
category.
legacy
Yeah,
points.
yeah, yeah. Not at all. I mean, from a conversation, if you're arguing with your boys at a barbecue, you could be like, "Hey, he did this on the PJ Tour, and then he went on the Champions Tour and did this." But in terms of like adding to like your Hall of Fame, it doesn't play a part.
Yeah, yeah. No, like, or like, hey, I'm gonna inch a little closer to Nicholas. Like, well,
Doesn't.
Tiger Woods already has the most wins on tour. So like,
82. Yep.
but like as far as majors, like, dude, winning on the senior tour doesn't like get you more distance from Jack Nicklaus
No.
because he's the GOAT. So it's Tiger and Nicklaus, you know.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
how do you gain more distance, right?
Yeah.
It's not through the Champions Tour. It's through if he plays in some majors. I will say this though: if he, they're not mutually exclusive because it's not like you're gonna. It's not like, oh, no senior tour, only the Masters, right? Like
Yeah.
you have to prepare and play tournament golf to get ready for
For sure. For sure.
these
And he has a
majors.
lifetime. He has
And
a lifetime playing in a Masters. So like, he could
yeah,
play in
yeah,
like three. I mean, I don't want to make a schedule, but he could play in a few, obviously PGA
yeah,
Champions Tour, and those can prep him for the Masters. The only thing is,
yeah. They're
which
all
people try to
3 day
make,
events too.
yeah,
Yeah,
but they try to
it's a
make
great warm up.
they try to make all the arguments though with like, oh, well, live players don't do good in majors because they only play in three, and I don't know if they're going to use that same thing with Tiger playing in a Champions Tour and then going and playing the Masters, which is a 4 day event.
Yeah,
So
I wonder if the PGA would let him have like some kind of exemption, like because I remember like Casey Martin, who was the coach for Oregon. I don't know if he's still the coach for Oregon. He played in the U.S. Open, and he like can't walk or something. I forget what he has like he has to make an accommodation. And the
mm,
PGA Tour did, and I wonder if the PGA Tour could do that for Tiger. Um,
nah,
to like, hey,
that's us bending too many rules to get this. Yeah, because
no,
then
but
like.
he has a legitimate Achilles thing, and he has like rods and pins in that same foot.
Hey, you guys let us know in the comments. I don't think they should do that at all.
So I think,
Because now everybody's going. I mean, I don't say everyone probably has a little bit of integrity, but like you want the field to be as balanced as possible, man. I don't want to be like, all right, well, you got to ride in this car the whole time. My back's tight from walking, 18, and you're fresh. 'Cause I think part of the game, as you know, Nate, part of the game is how do I take
he's a
care of
little
my body
stamina. Yeah,
yeah, how do I take care of my body to prep me for the next day and the next day and stuff. And if I get that little stipulation there, just riding the car because I have pins and stuff in my foot to be able to still participate in this major, I think that just takes out part of the game that we have to. I think that because again, there are three major parts of golf, in my opinion: endurance, the mental game, and then obviously the physical in terms of your golf skill. And I don't want to give a guy leeway in the
yeah.
endurance aspect when he only has to
I'm not.
focus now on mental and skill.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying like he should ride in the cart the whole round, but like some kind of accommodation where, you
If
know,
one hole's too far from the other hole, like, hey man, just drive me over
yeah,
there real
like
quick.
just
All
shuttle him
right.
between. Dude, I mean, it would help viewership too, because if Tiger was balling and not freaking limp, because like dude, when Tiger was limping up hole 9 or hole
That looked
18 at
terrible. It looked
Augusta,
horrible. It looked horrible.
dude, that was as sad as watching Tommy Fleetwood
And
not
it was
watch
raining
Keegan
too, right?
Bradley.
When it raining, and you just
No,
sitting there like limping.
I remember the one I remember was it was bright and sunny, and he was just walking, and like you don't know how steep that freaking hill is on hole 9 or whatever. Because I think
Yeah,
because I think when I watched it, no, everybody goes off the front, right? Yeah, but
I
I
believe
remember
so.
watching it
Yeah,
on, I'm
yeah,
not
they
watching
do.
it
They
on
do. They
9
do.
or 18, and I'm like, dude, he's just limping up this. Dude, it was seriously like watching Tommy Fleetwood doing the whole thing. Like, I don't want to watch Keegan make this putt. It was about
Yeah,
that sad.
yeah,
Um, and no one
yeah.
wants to watch that. You know, we want to see the
Nobody.
GOAT just freaking make his putts and be like, and fist bumping and stuff like that. But we won't get that if his ankle hurts, you know?
Yeah, well, we also gotta understand, man, that this might be just a time to pass the baton. I mean, obviously, when you think about it from, I don't want to. Who would you say the goat was before
Before
Brady?
Tiger,
No, before I'm
like
talking
Gary
about,
Player,
I was going by like football terms, like because like at some point Tom Brady had to pass down the torch to Patrick
to
Mahomes,
Mahomes.
and at this
Yeah.
point, Tiger might as well just pass it on to Scotty, and then Scotty, you go ahead and dominate, for the time being until it's his time to pass the torch. I mean, everyone
Until
has
you
his seasons, right?
pass it to that 16-year-old kid who's that 16-year-old kid that's like balling in the
Blaze Brown, I
yes,
believe.
that kid,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, he's a dog. My homie Emma Talley knows him pretty well. So, but yeah, guys, sorry, we don't want to keep you long. We love talking golf. Again, y'all probably want to talk about the same things. I'm happy we got to those stuff. But again, let us know, who do you believe can win the international crown? We respect women's golf here. I think you should too, as well as, man, if you want to get better at the game of golf, again, go check out the book 50 Yards and In by PGA Pro Mike Schlud. And let us know, man. Should Tiger continue to pursue PGA Tour golf, or should he just move on to TGL and Champions Tour and just do some administrative role on the PGA Tour? And lastly, is Live Golf here to stay? We personally think so, but we would love to know your thoughts in the comments. But again, I'm Geremy Davis, former NFL player and host of Golf and Gospel. And again, we got your PT's favorite PT here, Nate Wong, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of Golf and Gospel Podcast. Peace.